So again, I want to give all praises to the Most High, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Kakodash. I want to say double honors to the elders of great ones who not real well, and salutation to the brothers that pushing us with all strength and sincerity. Alright, I want to do this quick video here. This girl does get a notification, through the spirit concerning, wisdom, humility, and especially understanding, right? Yeah, I was driving, working the other day, and I kind of like I give my man a bad drive, and he said, he blocked the road, but he was driving on the other side of the road, but I responded immediately, like, with negative towards negative, rat for rat, and according to the scriptures, it ought not to be so. If I say walking, in this light, right? So, to be mindful of that. So, that will give me the inspiration to do the video, right? I'm going to start Matthew 5, verse 14. You see, you are the light of the world. A city that is set on an hill cannot be hid. So, we see light of the world. And, light is two forces here we are. Good, bad, light, and darkness, right? So, light is opposite of darkness, and likewise, vice versa, right? So, we ought not to be like them. Because if you know them in darkness, and them thinking carnally, you're not supposed to think carnally. I should have said, when he said that, I should have pulled to the side and say sorry, and end the day, and make it easy day, right? I should have do that, and not get carnal, right? Yeah. Verse 15, neither do men light a candle and put it under a bushel, but on a candlestick, and then give it light unto all that are in the house, right? Because the light is supposed to shine for everybody to see, right? It be the example, as Mashiach was the example, so ought we to be, right? Paul is saying, we be also, say, be followers of me, as I am also of Mashiach, you understand? So that we ought to do. He said, let your light so shine before men that they may see your good works and glorify your Father which is in heaven. You understand? So that we good works are supposed to glorify Yahweh and shine. Now we self, we don't live in this life no more to please ourselves. Right? Right now, we time is at hand. Right? Time is at hand. In a quantum. Revelation, I believe 19. Revelation 19:7. Yeah, he said, let us be glad and rejoice and give honor to him, for the marriage of the Lamb is come, and his wife had made herself ready, and so we is his wife. So right now we be in the process of making ourselves ready, getting these garments, on. And essentially with a Yahweh Hashem Yashai, if you see fit. If you be counted worthy or found worthy, you're trying to get yourself ready, right? So like we say, here's the righteous acts, but if you do not in humility, prudence, diligence, all humility, and lowliness of mind, right? So, you just really humble yourself. It's really about humbling yourself, right? Let's be simple. Let me talk out. Galatians 4, verse 5. You see here, Galatians now, Salakia, Colossians 4, verse 5, I believe. You see here, walk in wisdom toward them that are without, redeeming your time, right? When you say walk in wisdom to them that are without, what is your wisdom? Law, statute, commandments. This book is your wisdom. You understand? This is your wisdom. So, how you walking in wisdom to them that are without? We know they're blind. We know they have no understanding. We know they're spiritually dead. You understand? We know all of these things. So that's arguing with them for something as carnal as, hey, you shouldn't be blocking the road, or to argue and say, well, why is this son? No, they're not using wisdom, they're not walking in wisdom. They come like you don't know them. Then you're not reading the scriptures, then you know the scriptures, then you don't know the canon. So you know, understand what Lata was saying, if they don't get dies up, move on. You understand? You don't waste time to argue, really and truly. Because if you know someone them blinded, hey, what sense? What's the sense? Then you don't know anything, you know? And I can't but the scripture say also that let's fucking find it here. Must be the Romans, I believe, or not. It was in Romans and Access. Romans 8 verse 28. You see, and we know that all things work together for good to them that love the Most High, to them who are called according to His purpose. So you know what? All things work together. You understand? Not some. So when you see these things happening, we understand that, hey, Most High in control of all spirits according to the scriptures. He in control of all spirits. So let me say something keep reoccurring over and over and over. When we get mad, understand why you're doing wrong. Okay, try to make yourself ready. The Most High prepare you. You can act. You can change your role. The Most High lead for you to walk. You cannot do that. You understand? It's going to happen until you walk what the Most High want you to walk. You understand? Until you echo that rule where you done said before you that path. You know? So man can directly own it. It is not a man to direct his own steps. You understand? So you're gonna keep happening until you do what you're supposed to do. You understand? He prepare me, and I have to understand that he in control of all spirits, whatever spirit he use to guide you to that path where you're supposed to walk. You know, all things work together for good. You even try to question that, right? It's for good. You know? Whatever be to die, you know, it's for good. Okay, glory coming back with him. You know, all things work together. Try to be spiritual. Don't look at that carnally. You know, he use whoever he will. You understand? So you have to understand that to be spiritual. Right? Right, so we'll finish off the Colossians. See here, let your speech be always with grace, seasoned with salt, that you may know how you ought to answer every man. Yeah. Because scripture also say that you know how to answer man, how you answer, you know, that way you tell them to study to show yourself approved. And I was ready to give an answer to them not ask to body hope that is in you. You understand? So you have to be able to answer. You know? Answer explain it. That you're studying for. The way back up is really supposed to say. You understand? The principal looking for be always ready to give answer, right? So we go for that. Let me get it back here. He said, let us speech be always with grace, seasoned with salt, that he may know. Yeah. Yeah, you will know you will know to answer every man. Right? So you answer what the question we ask on. But also, you have to use wisdom too. Proverbs 15:1. You say a soft answer to the wrath, but grievous words stir up anger. So sometimes you have to know how to answer. You understand? You have to use wisdom. No, it's not that it's either not that either, you know. Yeah, you stand up for the Lord, but you have to use wisdom. And then also now, if it's a stir up distribution, is it most in control of all of that. But you use wisdom because you don't know what he's teaching you. He could be teaching you humility, and it could be other way around also, to stand firm for him also. So you have to be able to balance and make righteous judgment there. You understand? Balance and make righteous judgment. You understand? Listen to the voice. You would know the Most High on the spirit upon a brother, you would know. You understand? If you're spiritual, you would know. You know? So You have to use wisdom. You understand? Everything is wisdom. You understand? And that the scriptures say, if you read the scriptures, you would know, you would get it. Right? These First Peter 2, verse 15. You see, for so is the will of the Most High, that with well doing he may put to silence the ignorance of foolish men. You understand? Because hey, that's one of the things we have to do. Do well, right? To your brothers especially. That's talk about that, do good unto all men, especially those of the household of faith. Let's look at find out here. Good unto all men. All men. Galatians 6:10. Yeah, Galatians 6 verse 10. You say, as we have therefore opportunity, let us do good unto all men, right? Especially unto them who are of the household of faith, because you know what? If you consider all spirits, right, on that judgment day, we're going to get judged before you shine. Right, we know here, we got our final judgment. Right, all spirits go and confess. Every knee shall bow, every tongue shall confess. So, hey, when asked about you, how he was. If you find, well, Lord, I do deserve this. If you want to say that, Lord, I do deserve this. I can just guess, I can just imagine how it could be. If our brother, that man decided to say, Lord, I do deserve this, could I just try to talk about it and confess, Lord, you didn't rebuke spirits in your name. You go say, move away from me, because of iniquity, I know you're not. You understand? Because I will try to say, hey, Lord, but I didn't do this, so someone might find, what? Hey, Lord, I do deserve the judgment. You know what? The other spirits go be wrong to say, hey, he didn't do this, did he do that? What he do? How he was, how he treated you, how he lived. After he came into the truth, how was he, behaving? And they would confess. So he would say, yeah, I really deserve this judgment. You understand? You have to try to picture it to the best of your ability. Right? So he say, as we therefore have opportunity, let us do good unto all men. Now look at that different separation, especially unto them who are of the household of faith. You understand? Especially to them. So you go even way extra for brothers. You understand? Because the scripture also say, be careful to entertain strangers, because you might entertain an angel unaware. Why is that? A stranger is not a brother. You understand? For the truth. So you have to understand that. You understand? You have to understand that. Be open-minded also. Not to anything that I will tell the truth. Because if they come not preaching the same doctrine, don't be them going speed. So it's nothing concerning being open to things that's not what it was taught. I should say. You understand? Better be open-minded too. Right? And these First Peter 3 verse 15. You say, but sanctify the Lord power in your hearts, and be ready to always give an answer to every man that asketh you reason of the hope that is in you with meekness and fear, having a good conscience, that whereas they speak evil of you as of evildoers, they may be ashamed that falsely accuse your good conscience conversation in Mashiach. You understand? Yeah, for it is better if the will of the Most High be so, that we suffer for well-doing than for evil-doing. And you know what? Hey, we walk on the right side. We pray that the Lord call us to do things on the right and have them for the left. So if we is on the right and they on the left, right, we can't do the same thing. What the left doing? No. If the left are custom to, hey, when somebody mash your foot here, you mash them back. By the left, we do the opposite of that. You say sorry, you do the opposite of that. You understand? You get candle and first say the first thing come to your mind. You understand? Try to control your mouth. I think it's Proverbs, if I can find that precept, right? A nice precept. You see, so okay. You see, yeah, Proverbs 29, verse 11, he say, a fool uttereth all his mind, right? All on his mind, he utter it out. But a wise man keepeth it in till afterwards. You understand? So his humility and all, he rushed him out. See, what it is? A wise man keep a still tongue. You know? So his humility is real humility, and I say, you know, you get yourself prepared. So whether it be of our spirit or like you say, I say in spirit, but you know, like you see, they come physically by spirits, we know them. So whether it be a good spirit or bad spirit, you understand? And they come at us for something. Hey, is a learning lesson because all things work together. I know it's the most high spirit, and nothing can, and you have to be spiritual brothers, nothing can happen without the most high permission. Nothing cannot happen to you without the most high permission. And here on the head came and forth without the permission. So and that's something, hey. Also, I hear on the head, fallacy, yeah, this life, fallacy life. You understand? Nothing cannot happen without his permission. So, hey, just know what? Is Yahweh Hashem Yahshua serving? Know who you're serving. Strengthen your faith. You know, ask for that mercy and ask for strengthening your faith, strengthening of your faith. You understand? So it's all things work together. So that be you thinking, hey, how you not be so harsh or that you to bad and work? You know, the way I kind of look at it as, hey, I'm doing something wrong. I need to humble myself. That way to me here now, humility here now. You know, not to answer, not to be rash in my mouth. You know? So you have to look at everything, whether it comes bad, whether it comes really bad or good, because Job said that, shall we receive good and not evil also from the Lord? You understand? You think it's evil, but all things work together. You don't know what He preparing you for. You understand? You want to be worthy. You want to be worthy. So humble yourselves to Him. It's the most high control of our spirits. You know? Humble yourselves to His will. You understand? No man will do nothing on his own, by his own strength. That's impossible. You understand? We know that do exist. So if you know that, then hey, His chastenance will be good. You know? Everything else will be good. So you just have to look at it to the best of your ability. You know, it's gonna be no easy. It's not easy. But it's to get yourself prepared. And you don't know what you're preparing for. You understand? I think that is could be Jeremiah, I believe, 11:29. Alright, 29. So 29:11. Let's see what I say. Yeah, Jeremiah 29:11 he says, for I know the thoughts that I think toward you, said the Lord, thoughts of peace and not of evil, to give you an expected end. You understand? So you know what's to get expected end for him. You know? Thoughts of love, not peace. Thoughts of salakia, of peace, not evil. So it's ready to you, for your good. You understand? Yeah, and the most high destroy, kill Job Charan, but it's for his good. You understand? It's for his good. To be carnal, it will hurt. Whatever you going through, it will hurt. But it's for your good. The Lord will prepare you for, and nothing is without cause. You understand? So hey, you know, I came and hope this video was, you know, an eye opener. You know, strength, wisdom, right? I forget that precept I want to bring out, you know. Alright, you know, for next time. Yeah. So I want to give all praises to the Most High Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Kakodash. I want to say another one, I want to say the elders of a great milestone. And salutation to the brothers that push this road in truth and sincerity. Right? And I feel more or less stay strong, and you know, as the Most High give all the strength to endure. Right? Yeah, Yachal. You know? Ba'ashem Yahushai. Natan, Ata, Ha, Lachawa, Nasalakia, Alaha, La Yachal. Yeah, the power to endure. So, you know, Yahweh Shai give you the power to endure. Right? So to be strong and shalom. Barakatah.